USC running back who just got kicked off the team.
I heard about this.
I mean, I like it.
They breaking bread.
Yeah, because I hate USC, and this just shows how ignorant they are. He was kicked off the team for being intoxicated and saying that he basically got paid at USC on TMZ. The reporter asked him, where do you make more money, in the NFL or USC? And like Griff said, his exact words were, oh, I'm making bank. And then he starts doing like the making it rain thing.
Make the rain dance.
Yeah,
and
his buddy
they breaking bread.
And his buddy tried to get him. His buddy grabs him and gets him out of like camera view. And of course, this drunk SOB comes right back over and is like, "Yeah, man." He's like, USC stands for, and he said something about bitches. And he's like, "Oh wait, that's a B, not a C." I'm like, "Wow, clearly you are getting paid for athletic ability,
And not your brain.
right?" So.
Good job.
Yeah, and then they interviewed his dad. I guess his dad used to play in the NFL, and his dad's like, "My son's an idiot. He deserves to be kicked off the team."
Good.
He's like, "It makes us look like douchebags." So
Yeah, makes us look like we didn't raise him right.
right.
You probably didn't.
So who do you got, Griff?
The old four-letter network, entertainment, sports, programming network, ESPN. Pretty much, we were 2 nights in a row that the Rays were on ESPN.
Which gives them 2 nights to just bash the Rays.
Yeah, and
That's what they do.
It's not. It's getting old. Okay, we get it.
No one goes to our games. We know. We live here.
All right, give it a rest. But not only that, when they were doing the Sports Center clips of the 16-inning nonsense, they were pretty much blowing the Red Sox the entire segment, and they forgot to mention.
They are in Connecticut.
I know, but they forgot to get that. Jeff Neiman pitched a gem to.
He matched Beckett.
Pitch for pitch, and who's the hottest pitcher in baseball right now? Beckett.
Yeah.
And our pitcher who just got off the DL and has had a couple okay starts went pitch per pitch with Beckett.
Yeah. No, they never do.
Show little love, just a little bit, The only time
The only time the Rays even have a clip on SportsCenter that's more than 5 seconds is when they're playing the Red Sox and Yankees.
Yeah,
it's the only time.
And
I did like the fact though they highlighted the when they showed Teixeira making the game-ending catch last night. The Yankees fans got out of the way, and at the last second, you saw a Rays fan dive from like the third row back and try to hit his glove out of the way.
Awesome.
Yeah, it was pretty sweet.
Good job, mystery fan.
Yeah. Whoever you are, awesome.
You're okay in my book, sir.
Come to the bar, I'll buy you a drink.
Mr. Nathan, who do you like to call out today?
Probably the guy named Rashard Mendenhall.
Oh yeah, I almost had him on my list.
How can you sue somebody that drops you for saying something that was so stupid, and then you expect why they would drop you? Because they're paying you to say smart shit. That's why.
And for those of you that don't know, he's suing a Champion Sportswear because he had to deal with them. They dropped him after his Bin Laden comments.
Jesus.
But it even says in the contract that he can't say anything that would bring up negativity towards him, like basically cause a riot, like basically just saying he couldn't do anything stupid.
And he did something.
Horribly stupid.
Oh, and come to find out, not only did he say that he didn't believe Bin Laden was dead, he also said, regardless of if you agree with it or not, said that girls that don't perform oral sex, if you don't, that guys are just going to find a girl that will.
He does have a point.
I'm not disagreeing with the man, but I also don't have a contract saying I can't say stupid things like that.
But was it a dude that wrote up the contract? Couldn't he? Like, I mean, when you're writing up the contract,
well, no, but that was
when you sign it, you give him the old wink.
Listen, that was strike two though. And then he said something. Oh, he said something about slavery. It was some thing he did with Adrian Peterson, and he said that it was just like common day slavery,
race whistle type stuff.
So
he said two things wrong.
Right.
Okay.
So yeah, that's what Nathan was getting at there.
Boo.
Last person. It's actually not even a person. It's a thing that I want to throw out on Front Street. and I decided that we're actually going to move this facility onto Front Street, Tropicana Field. It's bad enough that everybody loves to talk crap about Tropicana Field,
and it's bad enough we can't put people in it, but now it's like now it's booby trapped.
Well, yeah, the lights go off in the Monday night game on ESPN,
so that gives them more opportunity to shit on us.
Yeah, and then Sunday night, Rodriguez hits a pop-up that hits a light, and then the light just comes down, and there's glass all over the field.
Yeah, just raining havoc down on the field.
It was a real-life natural moment.
Oh, it's AstroTurf. Get a vacuum. I'm just saying.
Shot back, aisle second base.
But, yeah, they talked about this for quite a while. Ian Beckles, him being from Canada, saying that when he was an Expos fan, that Olympic Stadium was just the biggest dump ever. And he's like, well, I've been to the Trop, and it's not much better. And we have a good product. They deserve to not play in a fun house.
Well, I agree, but at the same time, the reason the Rays are playing there is because there was an empty arena that we could use to put a baseball team.
Right.
Well, now that they're showing promise.
Oh no,
break out the pocketbook.
Oh yeah, there needs to be a new stadium.
There has
regardless.
to be.
And actually, all these things the owners want a new stadium. They have to get out of a 12-year lease that's still left on the damn thing.
A lot of the attendance, though, has to do with, it's between June, July, August. You're having 1 o'clock games. We're Floridians. Where the hell are we at? We're at the beach. We're at the pool.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it's like getting someone
that's where the titties is at.
Getting someone to go to the game. You need a new stadium, but you're going to need to make sure that it's comfortable and it's air conditioned or it's something along those lines.
This was I think this was in May. There's a Sunday game. Sunday games start at 1. And there was no one at the game, and even the announcer, he's like, it's 80-something degrees out. People are at the beach. Yeah. He's like, if this wasn't my job, I'd be at the beach. It's...
That's where the bitches is at.
So, unless they have bikini Sundays, I'll be at the beach.
That's a good idea out there, Tropicana Field. Bikini Sundays.
Or bikini
when it's
Saturdays,
87 out, not a cloud in the sky, go ahead and try and talk a girl out of going to the beach and going to a baseball game. Won't happen.
Yeah.
No.
She better get a wink from Longoria to do that shit.
Yeah. That's right.
So, it's... Hopefully there's a new stadium.
There needs to be. Yeah. There needs to be. There needs to be. There needs to be.
All right. Well, that is it for Front Street. Again, this is not our problem. This is all on you. Quit acting a fool and we'll stop calling you out.
Knock it off.
So, no, don't knock it off. I want something to talk about. I like calling people out.
That is the mass singular portion of this conversation.
All right, well, that is it for episode 223. It is in the books. We'll be back next week with a brand new... actually, we'll be back Thursday. If the CBA gets agreed with...
We might holla at you.
Griff and I are going to have a Thursday special.
We might.
No homo.
Cool. Absolutely no homo.